in a hotel. So I am a bit disoriented because I'm moving around. I'm changing accommodation.
South Korea?
Yes, still in South Korea, but I'm changing place.
Place.
So so right now I'm in a hotel, and so I'm a bit disoriented.
Yeah, why disoriented? Too many things to do.
Yes, exactly, because I have to think about checkout time, meeting at that time, lesson at the other time. Then always be worried about good Wi-Fi, good, desk. So it's not easy. Just that. I can see there is a Riza, I guess, from
Yes.
the picture. I recognize her.
Even though the name is different, right?
Yeah, but that strange picture.
I think it's a cloud.
Just clouds. Oh,
Just
yeah,
cloud.
right.
Yeah, the sky.
Anyway, for today, for this class, we will start the level 2,
Yeah.
as we discussed for them, and I already prepared a new lesson based on the new, the new curriculum that you sent me. So we'll see. Let's see how it goes. So some of the students in the test feedback asked for more. I mean, one student actually asked for more games during the lesson. When I asked to the other students, they said, yeah, we would like more games if it's possible. So I'm trying to include more games in the lessons. We'll see what we can do. And also about the feedback, we didn't have time to speak because at the end, you remember, at the end of the test, there is also a question like a message for Putri and Leo, and everyone was saying like, they are so sweet, they are so good. And then they were saying like that I speak slowly, and also you always give opportunity and chance to everyone to speak, even if they are shy. So yeah, you, that you always are very careful and be sure that everyone can speak.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the program wants them. The program wants everyone can speak, right? With the same chance. With yeah. Right,
great. And about the other class, so I was thinking, what should we do? In the vocal, did you give me an answer, or like
yes,
like
good answer.
there is a we know what to do?
Okay, so I think for Miss Fikri, so we can ask her if she
Mm,
wants to stay in the same class or different class because uh, with that class, I think we have to restart again from the beginning. You know,
maybe, yeah. So
mentioned.
let me see right now if there is any other student like Fikri that achieved a very high score that we might want to talk with. 1 second.
Noise.
So knowledge test, here it is. Okay, because from that class we had Fikri and Ria, I guess. Ria also. And also Chichi. But Chichi, can work a lot on grammar still, because her writing was very good. But I think Fikri really achieved a very, very high score, like almost perfect. While Ria did well. Also, Chichi did well, but Chichi still have some lacks in grammar. So we might think about these 3 or 2. The others, they can study more. Anyway, just 2 students today. What is going on?
Oh, I
Are
don't know.
they
I have no idea.
are they scared of the new level? Mr. Swardi, did you have time to do your homework? The description of.
Yes, I've already done it.
Okay. Let's maybe in the meantime, I will take that picture and we can describe it together. What do you think?
Yes. I can describe it.
Yes, yes. I'll take the picture so that I can see it others in the meantime. So here it is.
Oh, some other students already sent it to me. Just few
Mr.
of them.
Swati, did you have time to do your homework? Description of.
Yes, I've already done it.
Okay. Let's maybe in the meantime I will take the. I'm listening myself again. Very late.
Yes,
Vocal.
I can describe it.
Yes, yes. I'll take the picture so that I can. Okay, Mr. Swardi, would you like to describe the picture?
Oh yes, sir. Okay. In a sunny day, there is a woman standing, looking out of the window.
Okay. Just one thing, Mr. Swardi. Woman.
Yes.
Woman.
The woman. Okay. The
okay,
woman.
about the pronunciation. Woman.
The woman is standing, looking out of the window. She is looking at a flying bird.
A flying bird. Okay.
A flying bird. And at the close side, the street, there is a high building. It is a cafe. And at the time, maybe it is about 9 o'clock in the morning. And the streets are not crowded now because no one on the street.
Okay, so the streets are not crowded right now because there is no one in the streets. Okay, nice. And what is she feeling, Mr. Swardi? What is she feeling right now?
I see the woman. She is drinking a cup of coffee, and there is a cake in front of her. I don't know. She's looking at. She's looking out of the window. So.
Okay, but what do you think are her feelings? So is she sad? Is she happy? Is she tranquil? Maybe is she calm? Is she angry?
She looks sad.
Okay, nice. She looks sad.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Suardi. Now, some other students arrived. I can see. I mean, not many. We have Swardi, Nuraini, Raiza, Dea. Hello, everyone.
There.
Okay, Anisa, Helma, great. Right in time.
Right in time. So
okay.
We have 8 here.
Okay, so I will start with today's lesson, level 2, new topic, right? So let me take my presentation for today. Let's see. Okay. So, okay. I would like to start with, we usually ask, how are you? How are you doing? Right? But today I will ask you more in detail, how do you feel? How are you feeling? Right? How do you feel or how are you feeling? You can ask this question in both of the ways, right? They're both correct. How do you feel? How are you feeling? Okay, and so let's share and write our emotions. Okay, maybe I can start and I will say that I feel, I don't know, relaxed. Right now I feel relaxed. What about Miss Putri? How do you feel, Miss Putri? You're muted.
Okay, sorry. A little bit exhausted.
So Miss Putri. So Miss Putri feels exhausted. So feels, right? We exhaust. You know that exhausted? Okay. Yes. So feels because it's a third person, right? Let's see. Raisa, how do you feel today?
I feel a bit busy.
Very busy? Busy. Okay, busy is, It's not really an emotion, but let's put it there. So
Busy or dizzy?
dizzy.
Dizzy, right?
Dizzy. Okay, wait. So Rai, why doesn't okay? Raisa feels dizzy, right? Okay, let me put black back. Okay, so Raisa feels dizzy. What about Nuraini? How do you feel, Nuraini?
Me feel happy.
Okay. Nuraini feels happy.
Feels happy.
Okay, nice. What about Mr. Swardi?
I feel sad.
Okay, Mr. Swardi feels sad. Okay,
It,
sad.
it is just a sentence.
Right, right. I know. Just to give a different
Yes.
adjectives and emotions. Okay. Elma,
I feel grateful.
how do you feel? Sorry?
I feel grateful.
Grateful. Nice.
Grateful.
Grateful.
I thought painful.
Grateful. Painful?
Great.
Painful?
No,
Huh?
I thought painful. I didn't feel like clearly. I thought it's painful. It's
Okay.
grateful, grateful.
It's grateful, right? Grateful. Okay. Anisa,
Yeah.
how do you feel, Anisa?
I feel happy.
Yeah, one between Anisa and...
right now.
Okay, I think Helma should close the microphone in the meantime if Anisa is speaking. So, Anisa, do you feel happy?
Yeah.
Okay, but Nuraini already feels happy. So I would like to know something else.
I feel
What do you
tired.
think? Tired? Okay. Quindi Anisa feels tired. Okay. Who's left? Dea? How do you feel, Dea, today?
I feel so sleepy.
Okay. Feels so sleepy. Okay. Or very sleepy, right? Very sleepy. Let's just keep it simple for now. So Dea feels sleepy. Okay, so we have relaxed, exhausted, dizzy, happy, sad, grateful, tired, sleepy, right? Okay, great. This just to, just to get into the lesson. From next time, maybe we can ask more about feelings, right? When I ask, how are you? You can talk about your feelings. So you can say, I feel relaxed today. I'm happy and relaxed. Or today I'm happy, but I'm a bit tired. We can give more description than just I'm fine, right? Or I'm great. We try to give always more and more, right? Okay, so now we will do something a bit hard. Okay, second level, we have to work more. So I would like to understand with you the different parts of the speech in English. Now here I put 5 different parts. There are more. Also, there is some debate on whether which parts of the speech are there. Anyway, I would like you to think 1.5 minutes about these 5 definitions and try to understand if this definition is for nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs. Okay? So read the definition and think if you can link it to one of these 5 categories: nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. I think you know some of this at least, or all of this. So, okay, 1.5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. So, think actually also just a minute may be okay, right? If you are done, you can just do like this or say I'm done. Why is that everyone has no camera today? What happened? Also Raisa?
Oh, so Raisa, I think have a double class today.
A double class at the same time?
Yes.
What does it mean? That's impossible to do. Okay.
Double class from the school.
Okay, Raisa. Don't worry. You can do your best. But please review the slides after. Okay. So 15 seconds left. Yeah. Okay, so do you have an idea? Let me see. So usually substitute for nouns and function as nouns. For example, I, you, he, she, it, me, they, myself, this, that, who, which, everyone. What is this? Please, cameras.
I think it's pronouns.
Cameras on, if possible. Again, and so who was speaking?
Raisa.
Raisa. Do you think is?
Pronouns.
Pronouns. Okay. Anyone else would like to say something? Do you agree? Pronouns? Nuraini? Do you agree?
Pronoun. Yes.
Pronouns.
It is pronoun.
Okay.
Yes.
Second one. Name persons, places, things, ideas, or qualities. For example, Franklin, boy, Yangtze River, shoreline, Bible, desk, fear, happiness. What is this? This is easy.
Adverb mungkin?
Noun.
Noun, right?
Noun.
Noun, because they are used for
Yes.
naming something. So like Leo is a noun, a proper noun, like, or the desk is a noun, right? Okay, it's for giving names to objects. Oops. Then the next one, let's see, wait a second, I want to do it right. Okay, nouns. So next one, describe or modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. For example, almost, gently, helpfully, someday. This is easy because you can understand from the Swardi?
It is adverb, sir.
Adverb, yes. So, or
Adverbs.
other adverbs. Okay, this part was very useful to understand. That was adverbs, right? So you remember that adjectives modify nouns, right? Adjectives usually modify nouns. Adverbs instead modify verbs, and this is why they are called adverbs. Verbs is inside, right? But they modify also adjectives or other adverbs. And you can see here the example: almost, gently, helpfully, and someday. So today's lesson will be focused on adverbs, okay? But anyway, I wanted to get straight the different part of the speech before, focusing on one. So next one, describe or modify nouns or pronouns. For example, gentle, helpful, small. This is easy, right? What's this?
Adjective.
Adjectives, right? While adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs, adjectives modify nouns. And then last one, express actions, occurrences, or state of being. We have just one left. Can you tell me, please?
Verbs.
Verbs, okay? Verbs. Express actions. Okay. So, very easy. Let's go to identify them in a sentence. Lara is a brave girl. She usually works hard. Can you find the nouns in this sentence? Can you point out those for me?
Lara is noun.
So, Lara.
Lara is noun.
Okay, Lara is a noun. Okay. And then there is another one.
No.
No?
Girl.
Lara.
Girl. Girl.
Girl. Yes.
Girl.
Girl, yeah, girl.
Right. Okay, there are two nouns. Okay. Then what about verbs? Let's do like this. What about is? What is is?
Is
A verb is a verb, right?
Yes. Verb.
Is a verb. It's
Verb.
the present simple of the verb to be. Okay. Then we have brave. What is brave?
Adjective.
Adjective. Great. Then we have she.
Noun.
Pronoun. Great. Then we have usually. Sorry, I don't hear very well, Nuraini. I think your signal is not the best right now, Nuraini. I'm sorry. So can I hear again from Mr. Swardi usually?
It is an adverb of frequency.
Ah, great. Adverb of frequency. I wrote it down too, right? Of frequency. So why this is an adverb? While brave was modifying, right? Lara is a brave girl. Usually is modifying a verb, in this case, works. Because it gives us information about this, right? I usually work. She usually works. It is giving information on the frequency, of the action of working. Okay. So work is a verb. And what about hard?
It is adverb.
Okay. This is tricky. Hard is both an adjective and an adverb. The form is the same. But in this case is an adverb. Okay.
Because there's words.
Because in this case, hard is here. It's to the verb. But for example, I can say that this cell phone is very hard, right? This cell phone is very hard, then is an adjective. Hard is an adjective. But if I say that I throw this cell phone hard, I throw it hard, is about the action of throwing, and then it's an adverb. Okay, great. So let's delve into adverbs. While adjectives tell us something about a person or a thing, while adjectives tell us something about a person or a thing, adverbs tell us in what way someone does something. In what way? How? In what way? In what way? And so adjectives can modify nouns and pronouns, while adverbs can modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Okay, and so here we have some examples. Let's read them together. Maybe Anisa, would you like to read this one?
Okay. Mandy is a careful girl.
What about this?
Mandy drives carefully.
Anisa, do you understand the difference?
No.
Okay. So here there is the example for adjective. Mandy is a careful girl. So careful is used for describing the girl. Right? So tell us something about a person or a thing. So careful, we use careful. Mandy drives carefully. So here it's about how she drive, right? It's about how she drive. She drive carefully. I think to give you a better example, I will write it in the chat.
Okay.
Please look the chat. You can see that, for example, Mandy is is a distracted girl, but today she is driving carefully. Mandy is a distracted girl, but today she's driving carefully. So Mandy as a person is distracted, but the way she drives is careful today. So distracted is the adjective, and so it's speaking about Mandy, while carefully is speaking about the verb, how she drive. How do you drive? I drive carefully. Are you careful? Not always, okay? So why do we need to understand the difference? Because you can see that careful, here is an adjective, and then we have as an adverb, carefully. So it's different, right? A different spelling when we use it for adjective or an adverb. So Helma, would you like to read the next sentence?
She is very careful.
Okay.
The
She is very careful, and then?
She is very careful. She drives carefully.
Okay, so here is the same thing, just showing you that careful here is referring to she. And then again, she drives carefully. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Do you need any other example? What about you, Dea? Do you see the difference between an adjective and an adverb?
I have no idea.
No idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So
let's try one more time, probably.
Let me see. Wait. Okay. So let's make another sentence. Okay. Wait. So let me do like this. Let me make another sentence here for you. So anyone would like to help me making the sentence? Let's see. What about Mr. Suardi? Yes.
Mr. Leo is an interesting person.
Mr. Leo is an interesting person. Okay, great. Okay, this is one. Then we can say maybe Mr. Leo speaks interestingly, for example. Okay, in this example there, so Mr. Leo is an interesting person. Interesting is referring to what? To what is linked? To what is connected?
Mr. Leo.
To Mr. Actually, in this sentence, to is an interesting person, but then the person is Mr. Leo, yes. So he's an interesting person, right? And that person is Mr. Leo. So in the end, the meaning is that one. And so we talk about, it's an adjective because it's attached to a noun. Person is a noun, right? So if we go look at about the definition, adjectives describe or modify nouns or pronouns like she, etc. In this case, instead, we have Mr. Leo speaks interestingly. Now, in this case, is Mr. Leo interesting? What do you think? Is Mr. Leo interesting? Yes,
he is.
Yes.
Okay, pay attention, because here Mr. Leo speaks interestingly. So he might be an interesting person, but it's not directly that. So here, interesting, sorry, very complicated, is referring to speak, is connected to speak. Interestingly, is the way I speak in the example, is the way I speak. So
how does Mr. Leo speak?
Exactly. So there are two different questions. How is Mr. Leo? Mr. Leo is an interesting person. How does Mr. Leo speak? Mr. Leo speaks interestingly. So here we are talking about Mr. Leo. Here we are talking about the speaking of Mr. Leo. So the focus in one case is a noun. In the second case is a verb. Is it a bit more clear there? Still confused, I guess?
I understand now, sir.
Are you sure? Okay. So anyway, I can see it's not an easy concept, but the important thing here is that you just think that adverbs are linked to verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. And adjectives are linked to nouns and pronouns. Okay, then we will learn better with the examples. How to make an adverb. So you can see we have an adjective, for example, dangerous. To make an adverb, we just add L and epsilon, right? So dangerously. Okay, dangerous, dangerously. So if we want to say that I am a dangerous person, we use the adjective, right? I'm a dangerous person. And if I drive very, very bad, Mr. Leo drives dangerously, right? So one is speaking about me, dangerous. Dangerously is speaking about how I drive. Careful, carefully, nice, nicely, horrible, horribly, easy, easily, electronic, electronically. Okay, here you can see there are some exceptions, right, about the form. Let's not delve into it too much. You can, it's similar concept of other exceptions, right? But anyway, the main concept is that we add L epsilon, right? And then here there are some irregular forms that are important to remember. So good, you remember good is always irregular, right? Everything, comparatives, superlatives, and now also for the adverb, the adjective is good, the adverb is well. The adjective is fast, the adverb is fast. For example, I am a fast person, I drive fast. It doesn't change. Hard, hard also, it's an exception. You remember here, Lara is a brave girl. She usually works hard. Hard is an adverb modifying works, but also can be used an adjective. This cell phone is very hard. I don't know actually, but okay. So maybe, let me see. Let's do some example together of sentences. Starting from Raisa. Can you give me an example for dangerous, a sentence with dangerous?
Dangerous. I don't know. Wait, let me think.
You can think.
Me, sir.
Okay, Mr. Swardi, with dangerous.
The animal is very dangerous.
Okay, maybe that animal, imagining that we are pointing one, that animal is very dangerous. Okay, so here we are talking about the animal. So we use the adjective. Let's do an example with dangerously. Nuraini, would you like to try? With dangerously. We don't hear you.
First,
Mm.
I have no sentence. Wait,
No sentence? Okay.
Me, sir.
moment first.
Wait. So maybe next one, Swardi, let's maybe see first someone else. Let's see Anisa.
I don't have idea, Mr. Leo.
No, you cannot tell me like this. So dangerously. So can you imagine a verb that can be linked to dangerously? For example, before I told you, Mr. Leo drives dangerously, right? We can say something like that. What else you can do dangerously? For example, I can cook dangerously because I'm not careful, right?
How about this, Miss?
Mm.
The thief does dangerously.
Okay, the thief dance.
The does dangerously.
The thief does dangerously. Can you write it
Yes.
down in the chat, Miss Nuraini? Yeah,
Yes.
because I don't hear you very well. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Nuraini is saying. The thief does dangerously. Okay. Now, pay attention, Nuraini. There is, because you mean the thief does as a verb, like what did, maybe we can say the thief steals dangerously, something like that. The thief steals dangerously. For example, if he's going around with a knife, right? So it's very dangerous, right? The way, if he tried to steal someone with a knife, it's dangerous. So the thief steals dangerously. Okay, great. Thank you, Nuraini. Let's try another pair of examples. So with the nice, Helma, nice.
She wait.
Nice. What happened today? I think.
Right. She right. Nice.
Can you repeat, Helma?
Wait.
Miss Helma need a chocolate.
Okay. So I don't know. So I don't know today what happened. I think they want to go back to level 1.
Leo,
Because
can I try?
before make a sentence with the nice. I think everyone could do before yesterday, the day before yesterday, right? But today suddenly. So Anisa, please.
That chocolate is nice.
Okay, Helma, thank you. That chocolate is nice, okay? Maybe the flavor of the chocolate is very nice. Okay, Anisa, at this point you can give me with nicely. Nicely. So if the chocolate is nice, the chocolate is nice, is a noun. Now we should talk about a verb, for example. I give you my example. Mr. Leo is teaching very nicely. If I want to compliment myself.
They are wearing dress very nicely.
Okay. She's so the way she's wearing it. So because pay attention, because you're not talking about the dress here. So the dress is nice. Then the dress is nice. But if Dea is wearing it nicely, it means that she's very good at wearing it. Like you know how she wear it. Is that the meaning? Okay, I can see we are still not sure. Let's go with the gap filling. Maybe will clear your mind. Let's see. So just one thing, pay attention. Not all words ending in like this, right, are adverbs. Okay, we have some adjectives that end like that, like friendly. Mr. Leo is a friendly person. That's an adjective, not an adverb. And there is no adverb for adjective ending in this way. So friendly, there is no adverb for friendly. Okay, Leo is a friendly person. That's it. Okay, and use of adverbs, we will not get into it much. There are different types of adverbs. Okay, but for now, let's just skip it. We will see next lesson. So before this, actually, I would like to do this one, gap filling, to be sure we get this concept. Let's just do some gap filling. Here, the exercise is to take the adjective, like heavy is an adjective. For example, I'm heavy. But we are gonna make it as an adverb by adding the ending, right? So maybe starting from Mr. Suardi, sentence number 1.
Yes. It is raining heavily. It is raining heavily.
Great. It is raining heavily.
It is raining.
It's not that the rain.
Heavily.
It's not that the rain is heavy, right? It's not that the rain is heavy. No, it's that the way it's raining, it's very, very strong, heavy. It's heavy, very, very strong. Let's see. 2, Nuraini.
Sometimes he behaves abnormally.
Sometimes he behaves abnormally. Okay, abnormally. So he behaves weird, strange. The way he behaves. Then 3, Anisa.
She accidentally swallow a coin.
She accidentally swallowed a coin. So here, Anisa, is the person accidentally, or is the way she swallowed the coin?
The way she swallowed the coin.
It was an accident. It was not programmed, right, to swallow it.
Yeah.
Okay. It was not planned that. Helma, 4.
I always go to bed before 10 p.m.
So in this exercise, we must put the ending only if it's needed. In the case of always, it's not needed. So I always go to bed before 10 p.m. This is because always is a adverb of frequency. Express the frequency of an action to happen. So I always go to bed before 10. It means that this action happen every day, every time, right? Always. Never fail to do that. But still, this is describing when this person is going to bed. So he's referring to the verb, right? To go to bed. 5, Raisa.
These animals migrate annually in search of food.
Okay, great. Annually. 6, Dea.
She was anxiously looking at me for my reply.
Okay, great. She was anxiously looking at me for my reply. In this case, Dea, do you think she was anxious?
Yes.
She was anxious, okay. And this is the adjective. She is anxious, but she was doing something like looking. The action was very anxious to my eyes. So I was looking at her And the way she was behaving, looking very anxiously, the way she was doing it was anxious. So anxiously, okay? Mr. Swardi, 7?
She laughed awkwardly.
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 This is hard to pronounce, right? Awkward. Awkwardly. Let's try all together. Awkward.
Awkwardly.
All together, please.
Awkwardly.
She laughed awkwardly. She
Okay.
laughed awkwardly.
Okay, perfect. Anisa, 8.
I normally go to the gym.
Okay, perfect. Helma, 9.
I occasionally read newspapers.
I occasionally.
Occasionally read newspapers.
Occasionally means not very often. Sometimes it happens sometimes. Let's go with Nuraini, 10.
I neverly want to remember that.
Nuraini here is an exception, right? Like always, like always, never remains the same. So I never want to remember that. Okay.
I never want to remember that.
Okay, so I hope you can see a bit more the difference here. So as you can see, Nuraini, never, this doesn't change. They are already adverbs. Those are adverbs of frequency. So we saw always, usually, frequently, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, never. You know this, I think. We use them once in the level 1 for homework. Anyway, we are not gonna use them in this lesson, but just wanted to show you that these are adverbs, right? So you don't have to change them, right? You don't have to put the ending, the usual ending. You can see that some of them already have it, like frequently, occasionally, rarely. Okay, some of them already have them because this was rare, the adjective. Gold is very rare. And then we have rarely, while others do not have that. Never, seldom, sometimes, often, etc. Just to show you this thing right now. So let's express, no, actually, let's do just this. Let's see. No, okay, actually, I'm sorry, I'm changing my plan based on your understanding of the lesson. Okay, let's do like this. So let's practice first some adverbs of frequency. And sorry, I'm thinking that, okay, let's do like this. Let's first do this game. Okay, putting aside adverbs for 1 second and going back to emotions again. You remember before we were listing our emotions, right? We said that I feel exhausted. Miss Putri feels, I feel relaxed. Miss Putri feels exhausted. Nuraini feels happy. Mr. Swardi feels sad, just for example. Helma feels grateful. Anisa feels tired. Dea feels sleepy, right? Okay, now I would like you to guess the emotion, but we need our camera for this. So we will choose one of these emotions and we will make it, express it with our face and gesture if you need, anything you want. And students, other students, will have to guess it, like in the example. Are you sad? No, I'm not. Are you angry? No, I'm not. Are you surprised? Yes, I am, for example, if you choose to surprise. So I will start, okay? Let me think. Let me choose my emotion right now. Okay. Now I will play it I will be very bad. So I'm sorry. I will try to make an emotion and you have to guess which one is. Okay? Let me think. What do you see? Do you see what I'm doing? So let's say Anissa is doing like this. What do you feel? Make a question, Anissa.
Are you feel nervous?
Okay, so are you nervous?
Are you nervous?
Yes, I am. Okay, so one thing, you can either ask, are you sad? Are you nervous? Or are you feeling sad? Okay, they are two different questions, right? So you were trying to ask something like, are you feeling nervous? And then I can say, yes, I'm feeling nervous. Or are you nervous? Yes, I'm nervous. They are pretty same. Now, Anisa, is your turn because you won. Okay, so choose one and don't be embarrassed.
Me, Anissa.
So is this the emotion? Is this the emotion, Anisa?
I'm sorry, but can anyone else? Not Miss Putri, please.
Okay, Miss Putri was doing that. So let's do with Miss Putri. Miss Putri? Okay, anyone guess? Miss Putri is doing it. I think maybe I know. Anyone? So I will start. I will just. So are you embarrassed, Miss Putri?
No, I'm sad. Look at
No, you don't have to tell what you are.
Oh.
We because we can do more questioning, right? I was just okay. Anyway, so this is the game. I know that is a bit embarrassing, right? To try to show your emotion, but you can see we could do it. I usually get embarrassed very easily. I guess Miss Putri no.
But Mr. Leo, no, I'm not embarrassed yet. So Mr. Leo, my facial expression is not only one, like one feeling. Look at this.
She has multiple feelings. Okay, so she's not embarrassed. She was sad, but she's something else also. So Nuraini, can you guess? So make a question, Nuraini.
Are you sad,
No.
Miss Putri?
No.
To Miss Putri or
Just
Me.
one. So are you sad? No. Okay, I'm not. Mr. Suardi?
Are you feeling relaxed?
No, look at
I'm not. Okay.
my eyebrow.
Helma?
Are you depressed?
I don't know. Can you repeat again?
Are you depressed?
No.
Depressed?
I
No.
don't understand. Depressed. Not depressed. Okay. Raisa?
Are you lonely?
Yeah, personally, but not now.
No one can guess. Dea?
Yeah.
Are you in love?
In love?
Look at this.
That's how Miss Putri is in love. Okay. Anisa, you have another chance?
Are you crazy?
Not.
So maybe Miss Putri, are you angry? Maybe?
No, I'm not angry.
What is she? He's a mystery. Nuraini?
are you jealous? Jealous.
No, I'm not jealous.
Mr. Suardi?
Are you sad?
No, I'm not sad.
What a mystery. Helma?
Are you exhausted?
Right.
Exhausted. I see. So she exhausted. She's very, very, very tired.
Tired.
Okay. So Helma, can you show us your face?
Your face, Helma. Miss Helma, your face, please.
Because Helma, you have to make a face now.
Face now. Yay.
Is this the face?
Yeah. In love. Are
Okay.
you in love, Miss Helma?
We cannot hear you, Helma. Ah, yes.
I am in love. Very,
Oh.
very in love.
Okay, too easy, and Miss Putri understood you right away. So Miss Putri, now you cannot do it again. So you can choose someone of the students.
Okay, so I will choose Miss Nuraini. So Miss Nuraini, you make the facial expression, please.
Okay, Nuraini, can we do it?
Like this.
Wait, because
Yes.
it's not.
Like
the
this.
signal is not. I cannot see you.
What is my expression?
Okay, I can see it a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
What is my expression?
Can you do it again? Because the signal is not very good.
Mine also lagging.
Like this.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure because I saw different expression because there is lag.
Yes. No. Like this, Mister.
Okay. I can see. Mr. Swardi, do you have any idea? Swardi?
Are you furious?
No, I'm not.
Anisa?
Are you relaxed?
No.
I thought.
No, I'm not.
Me too. I thought relaxed.
I
Helma?
know the answer. Miss
Are
Helma.
you happy?
No, I'm not happy.
Raisa?
Are you in love?
Nuraini?
No. Not falling in love.
Dea?
Are you shy?
Nuraini?
No.
I don't know.
Are you angry?
No, I'm not.
Are you jealous?
Really? No.
Oh, so we have, wait.
Yes. I was. I'm jealous. Yes.
Oh,
Jealous. Jealous. Okay,
Yes, jealous.
that's very hard to do it, I think.
You have to do this, Miss Nuraini.
That's mixed between jealous and I want to kill you. So that's when your boyfriend did something very, very bad.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, our signal is not the best, so it's not very easy for today. But anyway, so we have exhausted, furious, crazy, frightened. I'm scared, very, very scared, frightened, sad, happy, relaxed, depressed, surprised, angry, nervous, lonely, in love, jealous, shy, upset. Okay, I think this one, most of them, but I also invite you to look at this one that are more interesting vocabulary for emotions that I put in the slides. We can maybe come back later in this lesson if we have still time, but I would like now to play a bit more with adverbs. And so right now, we were talking about emotions and we were, playing them like at the theater. Now I would like you to make a sentence using an adverb of frequency and an emotion. So in this example, I say, I often feel sad. I always feel happy. he rarely feels mad. Mr. Leonardo sometimes feels tired, for example, right? So I will start. And I will say, Anisa is always happy. Okay. So now, Anisa, you can say your sentence. You don't have to call any other students. You can say any sentence, like also talking about your cat, or I don't know.
I sometimes feel tired.
Okay, let's try to not use this, but okay. I sometimes feel tired. Nuraini?
I often feel shy.
Shy. Okay, great. I often feel shy. Me too, Nuraini, me too. Dea?
I rarely feels fear.
I rarely feel fear. Maybe we can say, I am rarely scared. I am rarely frightened. Something like that also. Okay. Mr. Swardi?
I never feel sick.
I never feel sick. I see. You never take day off from work?
Yes, never.
Mr. Swardi is very strong. His health is very strong.
Very strong.
Me sometimes I'm sick. Sometimes I couldn't do the lesson. So Raisa?
I often feel bored.
I often feel bored. I hope not during my lessons, but sometimes I guess that Raisa feels bored during my lessons too. Who's left? Miss Putri, would you like to join us?
Why not? Okay, so I sometimes feel oh no, I always feel happy.
Okay, always feel happy, Miss Putri. Not sure.
Even
not
though
sure.
I'm exhausted, I feel happy.
Nice. Even though I'm exhausted, I always feel happy. Nice. Okay, I think we all did it, right? Helma, no. Helma didn't.
I often feel confusion.
Confusion? So maybe confused. Confused. So I sometimes feel confused, something like that. Let me write it in the chat. I sometimes feel confused. Just Helma, just this thing is important, that confusion is a noun. So to make it an adjective, confused is the adjective. I am confused. Okay. Okay, great. At this point, we will play another game that is find the adverbs. So student 1 makes an example of a sentence with one or more adverbs. For example, I work very hard. Okay, we can do one adverb, two adverb, three adverb, four adverbs if you want. I suggest two at most. So I work very hard. Very and hard are adverbs, sorry. Hard is referring to work and very is referring to hard, right? Very hard. So student 1 will say, I work very hard. Student 2 will say, very and hard are the two adverbs. So you say them. And then you make your own sentence. And student 3 says, usually is the adverb in your sentence, and then makes the sentence. But in the meantime, I want you, other students, to write down the adverbs that you hear. right? So I work very hard, very and hard. Okay, very hard while we play. Okay? Is it clear? So one student says a sentence. The next students say, the adverbs are this and this. Everyone writes down. Then second students make a sentence, and we go on like this. So maybe starting from Mr. Suardi. Mr. Suardi, could you give us a sentence with, no, let's start with me, and next one is Mr. Suardi. Let's do like this. So Mr. Suardi, I often drive fast.
Yes. I often drive fast.
So in this sentence, Mr. Suardi, you have to tell me which are the adverbs. I often drive fast.
Yes. Fast.
Fast? There is another one.
Yes. Fast is an adverb.
There is another one. I often drive fast. Often.
Often, okay.
Often
is adverb of frequency.
Adverb of frequency. Exactly. Okay, Mr. Suardi, now your turn.
I study seriously.
Okay. Raisa?
Seriously.
Seriously. Nice one. Now, Raisa?
I frequently sleep at 11 p.m.
Dea?
I can hear clearly. Can you repeat it?
Great. Raisa?
I frequently sleep at 11 p.m.
Frequently.
Just one thing. Frequently. Free, right?
Free.
Frequently. Okay, great. Dea, your turn to make a sentence.
Sometimes wait, let me think.
Take your time to think.
Sometimes I sleep late.
Sometimes I sleep
Late.
Late. Nice. Anisa? Anisa?
Yeah.
So Dea said, sometimes I sleep late. Can you find the adverbs?
Late.
Late.
Sometimes.
And sometimes. Great, Anisa. How do you know that late is an adverb? Because we didn't really cover that. So yes, late is an adverb because it's describing the time, right? If we go look at here, types of adverbs. So we have adverbs of frequency, for example, frequently, often, sometimes, etc. But also adverbs of time, now, today, late, early, right? So yes, it is an adverb. Great. So Anisa, your turn to make a sentence.
My mother is kind person.
My mother is?
Kind person.
Is a kind person.
Is a kind person.
Okay. I think there is no adverb.
My mother
Because kind is referring to your mother. So you should find something that she does.
She treat another person very kindly.
Okay, nice. So your mother treat other people very kindly.
Very kindly, yeah.
Okay, Nuraini? First, Nuraini, we have to find adverbs in Anisa's sentence.
Kindly.
Kindly. So, Anisa's mother treats other very kindly. Kindly, but also very.
The adverb is very kindly.
There are two adverbs, actually, Nuraini, because of very and kindly.
Very and kindly.
Because very is referring to kindly, and kindly is referring to the verb.
Yes.
Okay, Nuraini, give us your sentence.
I usually run quickly.
I usually run quickly. Nice.
Yes.
There.
Usually.
Okay, there is another one. Great. I usually run quickly. Is that true, Nuraini? You run quickly?
Yes.
Okay, nice. There, your turn to make a sentence.
Wait.
Take your time.
Yeah. I have no idea. Can I?
So let's see. I will ask you a question. So there you can make a question. I mean, you can make a sentence while I ask you. There, do you usually go to sleep early?
Yes.
Can you say this out loud?
Around.
Can you say
10,
it? Can you
10,
say it? So, do you usually go to sleep early? You said yes. So I
usually sleep early.
Okay. In this sentence, there are already two adverbs, right? Usually and early. You see? Very easy to make an example, right? So let's see again. There. Do you eat quickly?
No. I wait.
So
I'm not lupa. I'm not eating quickly.
Okay, so pay attention here that if we are talking in general, what you usually do, we use the present simple, so eat. So I eat quick. So my question was, do you eat quickly? You can look in the chat, please. So do you eat quickly? And you said, no, I don't eat quickly. Okay, maybe we can say the opposite. So I eat slowly, right? I eat slowly. Okay, so maybe their sentence is I eat slowly. Mr. Swardi?
Slowly is
Slow. Mr. Swardi, can you give us another example?
Oh yes, sir. The old woman walks very slowly.
This example is I would like it's a bit strange, huh? So maybe we can say some women work slowly. Riza,
Yes.
what's the adverb?
Can you repeat the sentence?
So some women and actually because it's plural, some women work slowly. Slowly, okay. Last example from you, Riza.
I rarely going to school by myself.
I rarely go to school by myself. I rarely go to school by myself. We need present simple because it's something that routine, right? This is why we are using rarely. Okay, thank you, Riza. Okay. I think we are kind of understanding better adverbs, right? We can see the differences right now. So before moving to the homework section, I would like to do last exercise, last game for today. So we described our emotions. We played a bit, you know, playing them out. Now I would like you to choose one emotion from each page and write down a sentence using that emotion, and also putting inside the sentence at least 2 adverbs. Okay, so let's do like this. Let me write it down for you. So one emotion plus 2 adverbs, and we have to make one sentence. And this is for each page. So one emotion here, one emotion here. So 2 sentences. Okay. So I'll give you some seconds to choose your emotion. Okay. Please choose one that for you is not familiar. You can Google it, right? So we have afraid, amused, angry, annoyed, appalled, astonished, ill, bored, brooding, quarrelsome or combative, composed, confused, disappointed, determined, depressed, delight, contented, curious. So we have many. Did you choose one for yourself? Tell me yes if you choose. Already? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. I will not change the slide until I hear yes, huh? So you need to tell me, because I need to be sure that everyone picks that up. So choose one of them, the one that you like the most based on the expression, right? So do you have it? Swardi, did you pick it?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, Helma, Dea, Raisa, do you have it? Did you
Yes.
choose? Okay, Anisa,
Yes.
okay, you all choose it. Okay, great. Now choose another one from here. And after you have chosen another one from here, please be sure about the meaning, also using Google. And then you have 1.5 minutes to make these 2 sentences. Okay? Okay, time started. 2 sentences with emotion and 2 adverbs. Okay, 15 seconds left. Did you find your examples already? Okay, time's over. Do we have the examples? Who would like to go first?
Miss Anissa seems like to go first.
Yeah,
Yes,
Miss Putri understood that
Please.
from the black screen of Anissa and the muted microphone.
I can read her mind.
Okay, Anissa, can you give us one sentence?
Mr. Leo, I
What?
this been tricky. I'm sorry.
Yes, but you still have to give us the sentence.
Yeah. Give me a minute, please.
Okay, you're not ready. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. What about
Miss
Dea?
Elma. Oh, Miss Dea. Yes, Miss Dea.
Not yet.
Okay, I understand. Let's give you another minute. Let's do like this, another minute, so you can think better. This is why I ask you questions, right? I ask you, are you done? And someone can say, no, I'm not. And then I will say, okay, we have 30 minutes. I mean, 1 minute more, 1 minute more, right? You don't have to be shy. It's normal, right? I don't know. So I ask you, you answer. I don't know. Today, Miss Putri, they are too shy.
They are too shy.
They are shy, almost like me. Almost like me. So,
Not like you, like me, you know.
right, like you. Okay. I think now we should be ready, right? Over 1 minute and a half. Let's see. Anisa, I'll call you again. We just need just one sentence for now. Don't be shy.
No, I don't be shy, but I don't have idea, but I will try.
Okay. Okay.
I hopeful that I can very fast to understand this lesson.
Okay. So, you have to be, so I feel hopeful. Okay, I feel hopeful that I can understand this lesson very well. For example, we could say, I've read it in the chat. I feel hopeful that I can understand this lesson very well. Okay, here the adverbs are very and well. Well is an irregular form of good.
Yeah.
And then hopeful is the emotion. Okay, thank you, Anisa. What about Raisa?
I always feel disappointed if I got bad score.
Pardon, Raisa, could you repeat?
I always feel disappointed if I got bad score.
I often feel disappointed if I get a bad score. Nice. Good, Raisa. So maybe you will not be disappointed on your test score. You will not. Okay. What about Dea?
I'm very curious why the car is fast.
Nice, Dea. There are some mistakes. I will write down the correct sentence in the chat. I am very curious why the car is fast. I'm very curious why the car is fast. Okay, great. Rather than the car, that car maybe would be better in this case. Thank you, Dea. Nice. Suardi?
The adjective heavy, sir. Heavy. Yeah. Miss Putri is always heavy. She smiles happily.
Okay, nice. Miss Putri is always happy. So we have always as first adverb. And then she smiles happily.
Yes,
right, nice. I like it, Mr. Swardi. Thank you. Nuraini?
I occasionally feel miserable if I see something wrong.
I like it, Nuraini. So let's see. Let me write it in the chat for everyone. So I occasionally feel miserable if I see something wrong. Okay. Here though there is just one adverb, if I'm right, occasionally. Because wrong is the adjective of something. Or yeah. So how can we put another adverb? I occasionally feel miserable if I see something. We can say, for example, something very wrong. For example, if I see something very wrong. And so very is an adverb that modify the adjective wrong. Okay. Helma?
Yes, sir.
Do you have it?
Yes. I usually surprise to see people lying on the street.
Sadly, your signal is very bad. Could you write it down?
Yes.
Thank you. We're waiting for Helma to write down. Anyway, everyone did it, right? Raini, Dea, Raisa, Helma. Okay. So Helma wrote down, I usually surprised to see people lying on the street. Okay, so I usually, let me think. So we need the, I am usually surprised to see people lying on the street. Okay, Elma, do you often see people lying on the street? Is that common in Jakarta? People lying on the street? What they're doing?
Not in Jakarta, sir, but sometimes I feel like that.
Sometimes you saw them. Okay, very, very strange. Okay. Anyway, okay. Anyway, let's go to the homework section. Very good job from everyone. This was kind of hard topic. Also today our signal was not the best. I can see that. So it was not easy to understand each other. But I think we were able to kind of put the focus on the part of the speech in English. So we have nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs. Okay, we are starting to understand how they interact together. Anyway, for homework, since today is for you is the last lesson of the week. We will have 2 homeworks this time, two different, 1 and 2. So don't worry though, they are not very long. But so based on your test feedback on level 1, review the related grammar and write at least 3 sentences using that grammar topic. So I'm reviewing your results. You will receive your feedback, I don't know exactly, in the next days. In the feedback, it will be written something like, I don't know, Mr. Suardi, you did a good job, but I think you should review articles and comparatives, for example. And so, based on that, Mr. Suardi will write 3 sentences using articles, okay, and 3 sentences using comparatives. Then everyone has different point. So one thing is to review. So review the grammar related to what you didn't do well on the test, and you will receive the feedback. And then write 3 sentences for each grammar. Second homework is make 3 sentences using different adverbs. Okay, oh, there is a mistake. Adverbs. You can use any type of adverb, okay, frequency, time, or anything. Okay, so these are the homework for today. I think we're very tired. Yeah, that's it.
Speechless. Okay, so we're gonna have, this is already new materials, right, Mr. Leo?
Yes.
So we're gonna have a very good materials for the next lessons, okay? And yeah, okay, so we're gonna end the class today. Yeah, I know everyone is already, like exhausted, like tired, and I think because of the weather as well, because outside there it's
Signal, weather,
signal, weather,
complex lesson.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention, and we're gonna see you again next week. Okay, thank you, and have a good day, have a good rest, and have a good dinner for you, Mr. Leo. And
Yes.
bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Get ready. Next lesson there will be adverbs again.
Adverb again. Okay. Adverb again. Okay. We will.